Arduino's user-friendly libraries make programming a lot easier. You don't have to design your own board. You just buy the Arduino product, stack up the shields, and voila! But what if you want to develop something really small, like a watch? Well, I don't think you can find any Arduino boards containing all shields small enough to wear on a wrist. So we started designing an open-source wearable smartwatch usable for Arduino, and we named it CulBox because it's a really cool small box. Obviously, the first thing a smartwatch needs is a processor, in addition to a high-resolution display, right? So we used a 32-bit ARM Cortex processor to give it enough horsepower, and a 16-bit color OLED display with high resolution that shows high-quality images. And of course, we made all the libraries for Arduino user-friendly so that people will like it. The main thing that a smartwatch needs these days is Bluetooth to communicate with your phone. So we made sure to add a Bluetooth Low Energy BLE within CulBox in order to pair with smartphones. You can write an Arduino sketch to show your text messages or phone's GPS data or anything else on your CulBox. There's a ton of applications for using CulBox with your phone. Although we have native app SDKs for people who know enough about app development and who would prefer to write their own apps, we've also provided the ability to making apps in the Arduino code. Yes, that's right. You just need to go to the App Store and download the multi-purpose app that we provide for CulBox. And the app will act like a touch display, so you can define buttons, draw lines, circles, or whatever you want through the Arduino Sketch and built-in Arduino libraries. CulBox not only has Bluetooth to communicate with your phone, but also a regular radio on 2.4 GHz band that communicates to other CulBoxes or another Arduino device like Arduino. So you can use it as a remote controller. For example, it gives you the ability to define a gesture in motion, such as the shake of a hand to turn the room light on or off. Or if you own a drone, you can control the drone by moving your wrist with your CulBox strapped on. Besides the Bluetooth Low Energy and radio, we have Gyro sensor and accelerometer, so it can detect movement or gesture such as counting steps, measuring acceleration, and measuring impact force. CulBox has an internal and very precise Altimeter pressure sensor as well. It is accurate enough to measure air pressure differences even with 3 feet change in elevation. You may also want to log the sensor's data in memory for a period of time and see the graph on a computer later. We've implemented a micro SD slot on CulBox so you don't have to worry about the memory because you'll have plenty. CulBox has an audio output that can be used to play music from the SD memory, so you can easily make a music player. It also has a tiny onboard microphone that can be used for recording audio or listening to voice commands. Beside the audio output jack, CulBox has an internal small Piezo speaker that can be used to play alarm beeps or ring melodies. So why don't you make your own alarm clock yourself and wake up with your watch in the morning? Users are able to read the exact battery voltage, device current consumption, and the battery charge level from the fuel gauge chip with the ready-to-use Arduino libraries. The USB port is not only for charging the battery, but also for programming and debugging purposes. So you can program the device from your Arduino IDE and also debug the code, or communicate with the device through Uart in Arduino Terminal. Now it's your time to play with this hardware and write your own codes, define new applications, and impress everybody. If you like CulBox and want to see it thrive, please help us by backing this project.